It has been exactly 1 week since the Islamic Azad University, she was arrested after stripping herself in the university corridors. She was arrested by the Security Council and then later taken to the police custody in Tehran, northern part of Iran. The government is yet to give a response or a report concerning the same case. What is exactly happening here in Iran? In the year 2022-2023, 100 of girls were killed due to neglecting to wear the hijab as per the law of Iran. The Iranian government gave a law that all the girls, they need to wear the hijab, wherever you are, be either Christian or a Muslim. So this lady, she was arrested because she committed a crime. But later the university gave a report saying that the lady was under the medical attention or she had a mental health issues, which later translated that she was taken away from the police custody into the medical facility in order to keep on getting the medication. But this is the story. If the university, they have confirmed that she had a problem, a mental problem, then why was she taken to the police custody instead being taken to the hospital for medical attention? Later, during the arrest, the former husband was heard screaming in the street that this is a mother of the two. So which means that the lady, she's a mother of the two. Perhaps she's a single mother. Then the husband later gave a report that she was under the medical attention. But still, this did not pay anything. This is a question that most of the Muslim countries, they have responded saying that others have given a positive, others have given a negative, saying that they have to remain or this law has to be kept of wearing the hijab. All the Islamic countries, this is the law. But in other parts of the world, they have their own. Others, they're saying that it's not a must to wear the hijab, the full hijab, but so long as you cover. Once you can just cover your head or you can use the headscarf. But this lady, it was an extreme that she went up to her underwear, streaming everything in the streets. The Amnesty International and other social media users, they have also protested against the arrest of this lady, who is a mother of two, as per the information from the former husband saying. But this is a case that yet to be prosecuted in the court of justice. So we are waiting to hear if she's going to be arrested, but remember, she's still under the police custody, waiting for the government to give a report after they have said that she is undergoing the medical treatment. But if this is the medical treatment, she is still under the police custody. Now remember, in the year 2022 and 2023, hundreds of the girls who were killed in the streets of Iran due to the protesting against the mandatory of hijab dressing code in Iran. This is something that all the nations are watching. If this lady is going to be prosecuted or is going to be taken to court due to this. Now the question that we need to ask from the streets of all over the world, does it mean that in Iran there is no human rights protection against the girls? This is something that has been happening. Many people have been protesting in the streets, asking for their human rights protection. And the question is this, remember, also the human rights activist, she's also under the police custody, who was appointed in 1978. She's still serving under the police custody, because she came in the day broad time asking for the government to free their women and allow the women to freely dress how they want. The government of Iran came with the hijab dressing code that has to be mandatory, that all the women in Iran, they have to dress in hijab. But this is the question others are asking in the social media and all the people around the world. Why can't they be allowed to just cover their head using the headscarf? This is a question that we're waiting to hear from the Court of Justice in Iran. The government has also said that the case of this university student, it's yet to be confirmed if she's going in jail or they're going to forgive her case. The report coming saying that the government is waiting the report from the medical doctors, if they confirm that this lady indeed she has a mental problem, then they have to release her. There are two issues here, or the two cases the government has to confirm. If this lady is not mentally ill, then there's a possibility that she has to be arrested. And who knows for how long is she going to be arrested? This is the story that we keep on following in the streets from other parts of the world. The top leaders are yet to confirm the case. Others are just saying that the law has to be fulfilled. But the ladies, they are crying. This law is too harsh for them. They're just asking, why can't they be given the freedom to just cover their heads and not using the hijab as per the law of the dress code? Maybe I take you just back some days back or some months back. The same Iranian government, they also came up with a law that a girl of a 9-year-old girl, she's worthy to be someone's wife. This is another law that they came up with. And we had most of the Islamic countries, they are yet to confirm. Others are saying it's a culture. But in Iran, our girls, they have no freedom. So this is a question that we are waiting to hear from the Iranian government. As much as the Iranian government spokesperson saying that they are yet to confirm if this lady, she's going to be arrested or she's going to be released free. But now, this is another tragedy. Why can't they hear what the university council is saying, that this lady, she was under medical treatment by the psychiatrist? That is another dilemma that we are waiting to hear. If this lady is not mentally ill, as per the government, why can't they confirm from the former husband, who is saying that indeed this lady, she's under the medical condition? This is a story that we are working under to confirm from the Iranian government to know if indeed this case has to go beyond their limit. Now, this is the question that we need to ask. Do you think a 9-year-old girl can be someone's wife? This is what is the Iranian government passed as a law some months back ago. And this is also something that when the women in Iran country, when they hear such stories, it's something that gives them a hard time for them to continue with their life. This is something that all the international government, they have to come and ask if indeed this is something that has to be adhered to. So many people are asking which part of the law are they using to come up with such allegations or with such a very harsh rules. Is it that the Iranian government, they don't need their women to have freedom? Is it that the Iranian government, they don't need their women to? This is something that has been going on in the world. Most of the Islamic countries, they don't allow their women to be educated. It's something that they fear as per the law. So who is going to blame on this? And who is going to set these women free? This is something that even the United Nations, the human rights, are fighting for, but they still ignore such rules when they're set. If then we say that we are under the law, then it means some other countries, some other human beings, they don't have freedom. Others, they don't have people that they can lean on up to. Which part of the world can such a ladies go and have or hide? Which cave shall they go to hide if the government is setting such a law? But I want to ask you, as a man or a husband in the house, or some mother, how do you feel when you hear the government that you have given the power to rule and to set the law? They have come up with a law saying that a 9-year-old girl can get married. How do you feel if the government comes with the law that you have to dress at past their standard? So this is a country that if you plan to go there as a student or whoever from any other part of the country, then you have to adhere to the law. The police officers, they don't understand whether you're a Christian, a Hindu or a Muslim. What they want to see that all the women, they have to be in hijab. This is something that we are asking from the corridors of justice. Who is going to be, or who is going to stand for the women in Iran? So many people from the social media, the reactions have been spotted. But who is going to hear this cry? The government is yet to speak and give their views. This is PTN TV from the corridors of justice.